Assalamualaikum everyone. Me and my friend Abu Bakar, Syamdul Akmal and me, Muhammad Imran bin Azamaan would like to present about shoes sales statistic.
So today we want to show the shoe sales statistic. So we go first for the article about shoes. The footwear industry consists of various footwear and manufacturers, wholesalers and retailers. So we know that there are two types of manufacturers, like wholesalers and retailers. The main wholesalers in the Malaysian market are brand name owners and usually get their shoes from independent manufacturers. So the brand name owners also find the shoes from the independent manufacturers and get shoes from them. The retail segment of the industry range from large multinational network owners to small local businesses. Many shoe companies operate in both the retail and wholesale arenas. Shoe companies covered by value line generally adhere to industry standard page formats. Value line cover all the industry shoes industries and follow all the standard page format. Since the middle of this COVID-19 pandemic, the demand for shoes in the market has increased significantly. Many small as well as large stores receive requests from various types of shoes from their customers. So even the small stores get many orders from their customers since the middle COVID-19 pandemic. Among the shoes reserved by the stores from customers are sport shoes and shoes that are trend nowadays. So many customers may order to buy the sport shoes and the trending shoes. This is a statistics that we can see from 2019 to 2021 according to the shoe brands that are in demand by customers. There are two brands listed in the sales statistic table. Among them are brand A and brand B. Brand A is sport shoes and brand B is fashion shoes. In addition, merchants also use online sales platforms. This makes it easier for traders to communicate with customers. So easy for them to communicate. We know that nowadays there are many websites and apps that sell online shoes. So customers also easy to find the shoes in their website and use their mobile phone only. Often the online platforms use Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp and so on. So the social media is important to the seller to attract more of the customer. Often in addition, merchants can also make sales by uploading pictures for their sale items. More compelling pictures have the potential to attract customers. Customers more attract with compelling features from sellers. So many customers are more interesting when they look at the pictures the shoes they want to buy, and they are more interesting if the pictures are more beautiful and interesting. So we look at the brand A and brand B by year. So 2019, 8,000 brand A and brand B 10,000. So 2022, 6,000. 2020, 6,500, and brand B 8,700. In 2021, 10,500 brand A and 9,000 brand B. So we look at brand A in the, the brand A sport shoes increase more in 2021, and brand B 9,000. In their shoes increased too from 22 and to 2021. So we looked at 2021 is on pandemic COVID-19 too. So we know that customers more often find shoes to buy in 2021. When we look at more customer are attracted to sport shoes in 2021. So we go to the next slide.
Okay, first of all, I will explain what is a chart pie chart. Pie chart is circular statistical graphic which is divided into slices to illustrate numerical proportion. In pie chart, the arc length of each slice is proportional to the quality it represents. The pie diagram formula is given data, divide total value of data x 360. Pie chart, a type of graph which a circle divided into the sector that represent a proportion of the whole. Now we look this pie chart about shoes sales shoes statistic. We have two brand A and brand B. Then we have three color in the pie chart. The 2090 is light green. Then 2020 is dark green, and the 2021 is yellow. Okay, in a brand A, in 2019 has been sold 8,000. The percentage is 32%. Then in the 2020 in brand A has been sold 6,500. The percent is 26%. In the yellow 2021 has been sold 10,500. The percentage is 42%. Okay, now we look at the brand B. Brand B has been sold in 2090, has been sold 10,000. The percentage is 36%. Then in 2020, 8,700. The percentage is 31%. In 2021, 9,000. The percentage is 33%. The brand A is more than brand B in 2021 right now. Okay, now I want to pass to my friend.
Hi, my name is Abu Bakar bin Auluddin, metric number 11DKM 19F1041. Okay, let's move on to the bar graph. From what we see in the bar graph, brand A sales in 2019 are 8,000 and brand B is 10,000 pairs of shoes. In 2020, the sales of brand A shoes are 6,500 and brand B is 8,700 pairs of shoes. And in 2021, the sales of brand A shoes are 10,500 and brand B 9,000 pairs of shoes. The sales rate in 2019 is quite a lot compared to the sales in 2020. This is because in 2020 began the spread of COVID-19 epidemic. Many of these closed business sector are one of the reason for declining sales rate. Therefore, merchants do sales online and it gets little response because there is a lot of competition in online sales. In addition, the sales rate began to increase in 2021. This is because the COVID-19 epidemic has begun to decline and the business sector can be reopened. Okay, let's go to the last part, which is the line graph. It's known as the line plot. It is a graph that uses lines to connect individual data points. Line graph display quantitative values at specific time intervals. From what we see in this line graph, there is a decrease from 2019 to 2020. The sales rate decreased due to the onset of the COVID-19 epidemic. At that time, the cases of infection were so high that many sectors had to be closed and stopped. Among them was the business sector. Many sellers suffered losses because there were no sales at the time. But a few months after the COVID-19 outbreak, many sellers were using social sites as their sales platform. This allows them to learn a little about how to promote their sales. After a year, the sales rate increased again in 2021. It is because the business sector was given flexibility to reopen according to standard operating procedure, which is what we call SOP, set by the Ministry of Health Malaysia. Now sellers can sell online and physically, like opening a store. Sellers can also double their profit from this way. Okay, that's all from our group. Thank you.